This tutorial will show how easy it is to create linear ramps for parking garages in ETABS. We will create a 6-story ramp, 1 lane wide, with a 1 in 10 slope. Start by defining a grid that will allow the geometry of the ramps to be easily modeled. In this case, set the grid lines in the X direction to 10, the Y grid lines to 5, and the stories to 6. Click on Grid Only. We will reduce our view to one window and change the view to an elevation along grid line 3. Next, click on the Draw Lines button, and using the Snap to Points option, start to draw in the ramps. Keep in mind that we are drawing lines and not area objects to model the ramps at this time. Once we have drawn one iteration of the ramps, we may use the Replicate command to position ramps at the lower stories. Select the ramp that slopes down from the left to right and replicate at stories 4 and 2. You may select more than one story using the Control key. Select the ramps that slope down from the right to left and replicate at stories 3 and 1. Next, set the units to feet, and then open a second window so that we may have a better view of the model as we work. On the 3D view, shut off the grid so that the ramps are more visible. Make sure that the select mode is on and turn off the snap option to allow easier object selection. Box around the entire elevation view to select all of the objects, and then deselect the ramp sloping down from right to left. The next step is the key to modeling ramps. Under the Edit menu, select the Extrude Lines to Areas and set dy to 10 feet. This will extrude an area element 10 feet wide from our line edge. Select all once again, and this time deselect the ramp sloping down from left to right. Again, click on the Extrude Lines to Areas command, only this time set dy to -10 to generate a pattern of alternating geometry. To get a better view of the ramp we just created, activate the 3D view and through the Set Building View Options command, click on the Object Fill box. Shut down the elevation view, and you can see on the 3D view how the ramps descend down the garage. This concludes this tutorial.